Good morning, Year 6. So, yesterday we watched the video, The Alchemist's Letter again, okay? And then we also thought of some feelings for different points that Viridian might have felt based on where he was in the video, okay? So, today what we're going to do is we are going to create a diary entry for Viridian, okay? So, we're going to think about those feelings that we thought of yesterday and we are going to use them in our diary entry. So, first of all, let's just recap the main points. So, Viridian first of all went to the house because his father had died, okay? His father had built a machine that worked from memories. So remember, the more powerful the memory, the more powerful the machine, okay? Viridian's mother died alone because his father paid her no attention. So because his father was too engrossed in his machine, Viridian's mother died alone and felt unloved, okay? Viridian then ran away from home because his father had abandoned him because all he was doing was spending too much time with his machine. Viridian's father left the memories because he is afraid that Viridian will abandon his own daughter too. Viridian's father then gave Viridian the pocket watch at the end of the video. Okay, so he'd fixed it and given him it back to give to his daughter. Maybe this was to remind him never to abandon her, or maybe it was to remind him of the good times they used to have. And the moral of the film, so the message behind behind the video, was that family or love is the most important thing. Okay? So what I need you to do now is I need you to find your notes from yesterday. I need you to find your feelings that you wrote down yesterday because they will help you today. So, this is the first part of our diary, okay? I would like you to copy out all of this, please, and fill in the blanks, okay? I'd like you to copy it out because I want you to make sure that you are working on your handwriting. So, dear diary, today has been the most unreal day of my life. I realised for the first time who my father was. He was an alchemist. My father was something to describe his father there, okay? Think about how he felt at this point in the video. Think about how he felt at the end, okay? He abandoned me when I was little and let my mother die alone. So think about that sentence. He sounds quite bitter in that sentence. So how would he describe his father there? Okay? When I first saw the house again, I felt. How did you think he felt when he first saw the house, that first picture we looked at yesterday? I couldn't believe that I was back where it all started. It made me feel. How would you feel if you was back where it all started after your father had abandoned you and you'd had to run away? I thought that by coming back here would give me some answers, but maybe I was wrong. So what I would like you to do is pause the video and think of your first few feelings. Remember, you're describing his father here first, okay? Describing him as a person, not how you felt about him, but him as a person. Then here and here is where you start to add your feelings. Pause the video and have a go, please. Okay, let's move on. So this is the third paragraph of your diary entry. Okay, so leave a line before you write this bit down. So, I eventually made it into the house that I grew up in. When I saw the living room, it brought back lots of memories. I felt, and then another feeling here. So thinking about that second picture that we looked at, how would you feel when you walked into the living room, when you walked back into the house that you'd not been in for 30 years? I moved over to the machine, which was covered with a blanket. I took off the blanket and saw the thing that stole my father from me. At this point I felt, and again another feeling, think about the phrase that stole my father from me. How would you feel at that point if you'd just seen the machine that your father paid more attention to than you? That was until I saw the memories. My father had left me memories of my childhood, memories of my mother. As I watched my father's memories, I felt. How would you feel then when you were watching your father's memories, memories of you, memories of your mother? Remember, you miss your mother's died, so you might feel quite sorrowful towards her. So how would you feel watching those memories back? Okay, because, and then how, why did you feel that way? So if you put, I felt sorrowful, why did you feel sorrowful? If you put, I felt angry, why did you feel angry? Okay? And finish that sentence off. So pause the video now and copy this out, adding in your feelings like you did on the previous slide. Okay, then let's move on. So this is your last paragraph, and this is your challenge. So you're going to start this last paragraph with, as I left the house that I grew up in for the final time, I realised that my father, and then you're going to finish that paragraph, okay? So what did you realise about your father? Did you realise that actually all the time he was trying to protect you? Did you realise that all the time he actually did love you, but maybe he didn't understand how to show that love? Did you realise that he was trying to stop you from making the same mistakes as him by showing you those memories? Okay, finish this paragraph, please. And that is the end of today's lesson once you've done that. Please, once you have written your diary entry, take a picture of it and email it to me so I can have a look at what you've been doing. I'll speak to you again soon, Year 6.